Dustin, being run through your silly ass memes, trying to create a bad image of me within my grandson. I'm done with that. Do not, either of you, ever again, try to create bad feelings between Dustin and myself. It's unacceptable. I would not do that to either one of you. I never have, and I never will. It's unconscionable behavior. And please stop, both of you. Please both stop the kind of stuff that you did today to me and you did today to Dustin. Whatever all your issues are, put them aside. Do not try to do what you did today ever again to Dustin. I'm sick about hearing about how Dustin is afraid of me. And days like this is exactly why Dustin is afraid of me. It's days like this that are splitting me from my grandson. And don't either of you do similar stuff. Please, I beg you, do not do similar stuff to Dustin. Thank you both. Every single time you fly apart when there's a lawyer meeting and turn all of your hatred of this whole mess on me, and you need to work on that. If you can't work on that, if you're not willing to work on that, I just need to completely understand that, because I'm making some very important decisions in my life. And if you can't comprehend that I have a loud voice, if you cannot stop from constantly interrupting me and censoring me when I'm trying to speak on the phone to my own attorney, then there's something too bad wrong. That you have zero respect, not one shred of respect for me, none. And you can't control yourself. I tell you to stop doing it, stop doing it, stop doing it, and you continue 4, 5, 6 times in a row doing exactly what I asked you not to do before we got on that telephone for the call. Do not come and try to shush me, I tell you. And what happens? 5, 6 times right away. And then you give me these horrible hate faces to go with, you're mad at me because you disrespected me and done exactly what I told you not to do. In the old days, you'd have explained to me, you don't listen to me. I told you this and you didn't listen. Only here I know you did listen because you agreed with me before the phone call. You agreed with me that you wouldn't do it. Immediately 5, 6 times, you do it. Where's your integrity? Where's staying with the plan? Where's sticking with our written list as much as we can? And me attempting to just add in information that he's asking for that you're not really on the tip of your tongue with. That's fine. You like to go read your paper, look at it and see it, and then read it. That's good. But I could be speaking to the man that had important things to say. I thank you very much for what you did. I thank you very much for what you and Dustin did in the time that he worked with you upstairs. But he should not have come downstairs from your shunning of me and refusal to listen, refusing to respond to me. I got 3 capable adults upstairs in hearing distance. I know that you all heard me, and no one will say a word back. That's not acceptable behavior. I wouldn't do it to you. would not do it to you. And I go outside and scream hello all around the house, thinking you might all three went outside for a walk or, get something from the car or whatever. And I come back and I say hello one last time up the steps, and Dustin, the only one that broke your code of silence, do not respond to Mike, was Dustin, who understood that I really needed to speak to someone. And he broke out of your code of silence upstairs. And he said, what? And at that point, I knew all three of you were up there. No point to having any of the three of you speak to me or come downstairs. I need to just stay in my silence in my room. And again, I love you. I love Aaron. I love Dustin. I love all three of you. And that's why today has been one of the most heartbreaking days in my life on how I'm treated here by the people I love the most in the world. And my grandson is showing obvious timid body language, and more of his fear of his grandpa stuff is being planted and cultivated like it was a crop in Dustin's mind. And I just beg both of you to not do that anymore to me, and don't do it anymore to Dustin. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave with my grandson afraid of me. I don't want that. And don't promote it and propagate it and make it happen. I can't take it. I love you. I can't take it. Please stop this process. Stop. Okay.
His grandson and his dog are both scared of him. They're scared of him because of his behavior, because he's violent, because he's filled with hatred and rage, because he spent the whole day screaming and raging at everyone. And then he turns around and blames it on me and Mom. I was asleep all day today. I didn't see Dustin until after Dad had come into the kitchen, slamming and screaming, woke me up out of a dead sleep. I'm dying of kidney failure, and I can't get peace and quiet for 5 minutes from this man.